that you being gone. You and me, we don't belong. It only makes me strong. After the blood ran out, don't wanna know one else. That's what I used to know. Reset my life after you go. And the wind blows like you had me so cold. Oh, oh, headache, you know. Since you left now, I'm starting to grow. Oh, oh, I want you to.
Hi guys, welcome to my vlog. My name is Gia Huệ. I'm a junior at English Linguistics of Saigon University. Recently, I had a chance to have a trip traveling Central Vietnam and Central Highlands. So, I want to share my experiences and my memories with all of you. Our trip lasted in 8 days and 7 nights with 5 main cities: Nha Trang, Quy Nhơn, Hội An, Đà Nẵng, and Đà Lạt. Now, let's get started. The first day, we left Ho Chi Minh City to Nha Trang City of Khánh Hòa Province. The weather was quite bad because of a storm, but our trip was still not affected too much. And the first place we visited was National Oceanographic Museum. We spent an hour and a half at the National Oceanographic Museum on our trip to Nha Trang. The sea life exhibited and treasure at the museum were impressive and has a quite large space. Consisting of 5 main areas, the museum exhibits and preserves more than 20,000 marine specimens for scientific, communication, and education purposes. This is a place preserving the second largest humpback whale skeleton in Vietnam. The French built Nha Trang Institute of Oceanography in 1923 in Nha Trang, which has the most diverse marine life in Vietnam. The Museum of Oceanography is an inseparable part of the Institute of Oceanography, along with its history of nearly a century of foundation and development. Going too deeper, you can enjoy the beauty of marine resources of the Spratly and Parasol archipelagos. This is coral reef ecosystem. There is a mini aquarium over there, and I couldn't say anything because it's too beautiful. The second date, we arrived at Hòn Giong Promontory, one of the most beautiful natural landscape in Nha Trang. Hi, I'm here at the Hòn Giong Promontory, and this is one of the most famous places that you should visit when traveling to Nha Trang. Hòn Giong Promontory, or Husband Promontory, is a large rock area with a variety of shapes lying on the shore. There are 3 different stories that explain the origin of this mark. That from ancient times, there was a giant old man who came to this cliff to go fishing. One day, a giant fish was caught, but it tried to go back to the sea, dragging both the rod and the giant old man. Faced with that situation, the old man hurriedly clung to the rock on the shore. The rock was dented by that giant hand and left a strange shape until today. That is also a speciality of this place which attracts the attention of tourists. Hòn Giong has closed our second day trip in Nha Trang. We started day 3 with area in Quy Nhơn City. In Quy Nhơn, local people know that area is a good place where still have beautiful, green and wild scenery, being suitable for picnic with friends after tired working weeks. Area is surrounded by mountains with an extremely bold shape. Because of its serene characteristic, it looks like a saddle lying between 2 high mountains beside the sea. So indigenous people have named area, meaning the Strait of the Wind. Walking along the handrail, you can smell the salt of the sea. In the afternoon, we went to Hội An Ancient Town. Hội An Ancient Town still has its own distant beauty, lying in every street corner, every roof, and even in the small streets. This place has an ancient grace with features that cannot be found anywhere else, reflecting a unique cultural diffusion among Chinese, Vietnamese, and Japanese. Hội An Old Town was listed as a World Cultural Heritage by UNESCO in 1999. It's a living museum of worldwide construction designs and urban lifestyle. We visited Cantonese Assembly Hall, which has a calm courtyard with ornate statuary. You can take a peek at the half-hidden backyard and its kitschy pastel dragon statues. Since Hội An is an old town, its places of interest are a full historical classical meaning and image. Hội An symbol. The most popular remnant is the Japanese covered bridge, or we can call it Chùa Cầu, on the west end of Zhongfu Street. The bridge was constructed in the early 1600s by the Japanese community. Thu Bồn River at night has a grateful beauty. Lantern is also a specific characteristic in Hội An.
Em thấy như thế nào khi mà đến Hội An mà tham quan? Ở Hội An thì cái là đường phố thì nó đi bộ, có phố cổ thì đi vui, đồ ăn thì ngon. Thứ nhất là cao lầu, còn con người ở đây thì người ta cũng thân thiện với dễ thương.
Có thể chọn được một cái đặc trưng hoặc là một cái món đặc sản nào đó của Hội An mà muốn giới thiệu đến mọi người.
Nếu mà để giới thiệu với mọi người thì mình nghĩ là cao lầu.
Nếu mà có cơ hội thì có đến mình.
Có thì thường thì mình cũng hay tới đây, một năm thì cũng 1-2 lần đi Hội An đó.
Have you been to Hội An? We arrived yesterday. Oh, yesterday. Okay. So, why did you do Hội An as your travel destination?
It's a UNESCO listed heritage site.
Oh, yeah.
And we heard it's very beautiful, so we wanted to come visit.
Oh, wow. I appreciate. So, how do you know this place?
Just from the internet.
Yeah, internet. So, how do you feel about this lake when you come here? About the architecture, the people, and food?
Yeah, the architecture is lovely. The food was excellent. And the people are very nice. And there's lots of Australian tourists, so we feel like we're at home.
Oh my God! Thank you. So, if you have a chance, we will come here again.
Yes, of course.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Oh, you're welcome. Oh, cool. Thank you.
The next day, we moved to the next city to explore Marble Mountains. Known as the natural icon of the next city, Marble Mountains has long been a Buddhist worship site with a complex of peaks, limestone caves, and temples, all just waiting to discover. In the 19th century, Marble Mountain has been named Hoàng Sơn by Minh Mạng, the second king of Nguyễn Dynasty, according to the theory of 5 essential elements of Eastern: water, wood, fire, metal, and earth. Vietnamese government keeps its name until now, and it becomes a famous destination in Da Nang. Some places I have visited in the mountain are Linh Ứng Pagoda, Tàng Chân Cave, Huyền Không Cave, Tam Thai Pagoda, and a lot of other caves and temples. Then we went to visit Linh Ứng Pagoda, Sơn Trà Peninsula, which is not too far from Ngũ Hành Sơn Mountains. This is the pagoda having the tallest Lady Buddha statues in Vietnam with a height of 67 meters.
Have you ever been to Da Nang before?
This is my second time coming to Da Nang.
Why did you choose this place to be your travel destination?
Because my boyfriend is living here, so I came here to meet him.
How do you feel about this place? About the architecture, the food, and the people?
The architecture is very magnificent. The food is diverse and delicious, and it's also cheap. About people, very hospitable and cute.
Có phải là người Đà Nẵng không ạ?
Dạ, mình là sinh viên sinh hoạt ở tại Đà Nẵng thôi.
Tại sao anh lại chọn Đà Nẵng là nơi để mình học tập á?
Cũng là nói chung là một thành phố xinh đẹp, phát triển về cái ngành du lịch. Mình muốn tìm hiểu về ngành đấy, với lại một thành phố xinh đẹp như thế này thì đương nhiên là rất đáng sống.
Sau khoảng thời gian học tập và sinh sống tại Đà Nẵng thì anh nghĩ sao về cuộc sống con người nơi đây?
Họ hiền lành, nói chung là họ sẵn sàng giúp đỡ lẫn nhau, gần giống như những người mà ở quê của mình.
Vậy thì anh có dự định ở lại Đà Nẵng để sinh sống và làm việc trong tương lai không ạ?
Chắc chắn rồi.
Anh hãy mô tả Đà Nẵng trong 3 tính từ.
Đẹp, dễ đó là dễ sống.
Dễ sống, hiền.
Dạ.
During the fifth day, we left Da Nang City back to Nha Trang City. The sixth day, we visited one of the most famous attractions in Nha Trang, Nha Trang Cathedral, officially known as the Christ King Cathedral or the Church Stone. Nha Trang Cathedral deserves to be one of Nha Trang greatest tourist attractions. The stone church has a unique and lively beauty that cannot be compared with. After that, we moved to Đà Lạt City immediately and stopped at Dome and the Mary Church. The Dome and the Mary Church, also called Mayan Church or Cherry Church, is home to the Roman Catholic nuns of the Mission of Charity. It was built from 1930 to 1943, following the 17th century French style. The last destination in that day was Đà Lạt Railway Station. Đà Lạt Railway Station was built in 1932 and completed in 1938 in a plan to build Tháp Chàm Đà Lạt Railway Line, connecting the Highland City with the Hanoi-Saigon Natural Railway in Phan Rang, Ninh Thuận. Nowadays, it becomes a famous tourism destination for young people. The following day, day 7, we had a full morning to visit King Palace 1 and King Palace 3. King Palace is considered one of the unique architectural buildings deeply marking the neoclassical European style, both magnificent, ancient, and attractive. This palace used to be a villa of French millionaire. In 1949, King Bảo Đại bought it and renewed it. Since then, it has become a general headquarters and an office for his subordinate officers. Palace 1 is one of the original architectural products of Đà Lạt, which expresses the neoclassical style of Europe. Palace 3 is designed in modern European style and has the same structures as Palace 1 and Palace 2. In the afternoon, we went up to Lam Yang Peak, a very beautiful famous destination in Đà Lạt.
đỉnh Lam Giang là cao bao nhiêu mét so với mực nước biển vậy?
Đỉnh Lam Giang là 2.167 mét. Biển nha. Cái này nó là dành cho những người họ thích chinh phục bằng cách đi bộ. Cái này. Ở Lam Giang thì nó có 2 ngọn. Một ngọn là chỉ có xe vận chuyển qua để cho tham quan. Còn kia là dành cho những người họ thích chinh phục của em. Nơi đây là có 2 sự lựa chọn, 2 sự lựa chọn cho khách. Một là bộ, 2 là sử dụng xe chuyên nghiệp.
Lang Biang tourist sign has been known by a lot of locals and foreign tourists with its multiform biology of plants, animals, and its attractive amusement such as climbing mountain, camping, taking eco tours, and researching native culture. When the sunset came, we went down to the foot of the mountains to have dinner as well as exchanges Gong culture together. That night, we had a chance to enjoy a lot of wonderful performance from locals here. Also had memorable moments with our friends. Local people there were also very friendly, and I could say I was so happy that night. The last day in our trip, Trúc Lâm Jain Monastery was our last destination. Established in special social conditions with the aim of restoring Trúc Lâm Yên Tự Zen School founded by the King Trần Thánh Tông. This Zen school has harmoniously combined different Jain schools with Vietnamese culture and tradition into Vietnamese Jain. With the beautiful landscapes, the pagoda is not only a place for meditation, but also an ideal place for visiting. Trúc Lâm Jain Monastery also put the end of our 8 days, 7 night trip. After saying goodbye to Đà Lạt, we came back to Ho Chi Minh City. Finally, this is the end of our 52. I would like to say thank you to Miss Yang, our teacher, and Mr. Wang, our tour guide, who created the best condition for us and always supported us, body and soul, during the trip. Also, give the thanks to all my friends. The past day, I have had a lot of emotions with you guys, and I'm grateful for that. Thank you for becoming my friends and contributing to my youth. I'm always ready for a future trip with you. Thanks for watching, and now goodbye.